Hey everybody, it's Connor McSpadden from the Mean Boys podcast. We got a great episode for you this week. John Michael Bond joined us in the studio. Please check him out on all social media things. He was a lot of fun. This episode is a little bit light sketch-wise because we had a little bit of a hectic scheduling week, but we got an extra fat Mean Boys coming at you next week. That's going to be chock full of stupid stuff. And we want to thank everyone very much for contributing to the Patreon. This is our first month in business, and the August rewards have just dropped. We're doing a pretty stupid Black Flag parody for the T-shirt, and we got 3 stickers, one for each of the boys, and you can get all 3 of them, even though you're probably just going to want the Tom one, because it's the Tom Goss Barack Obama Hope one, and it's pretty fucking awesome. Just want to remind you, if you're not contributing on Patreon and you don't have any money, we totally get it. But if you want to help the show out for free, please stop by iTunes, take a minute to try to remember your Apple ID and leave us a review. It's something very easy, very helpful you can do for us. Bashful Stingray writes, compelling in its failure, with just the body of an ellipses, 3 periods. He gave us 5 stars. So we thank you very much for that review, Bashful Stingray. And I think that's about all the business for this week. Give us your money on Patreon. We have a live show coming up September 19th at Harvell's in Long Beach, our old tried and true stomping grounds. If you haven't already, check out the Endless Bummer series in which we lose and regain faith in ourselves and our mission statement here at the podcast. And I think that's about... Oh, yeah, one more thing. We have a guest sketch this week. The Carnock Legal sketch comes to us from Luke Hamilton. So please, he's not on the internet really, but I just want you to know that we didn't write that one. If you want to send us a sketch you wrote, maybe we'll use it, and maybe we won't. But we might, so do that. Okay, here's the episode. Bye. Hey everybody, welcome to the Mean Boys podcast. I have no mouth and I must scream for ice cream. I'm Connor McSpadden.
I'm Keith Carey.
And I'm
the creepy guy who's too old to be at Warped Tour.
It's fair.
Yeah, it's accurate. That's
very fair.
I want it noted that I was going to say reanimated Philip Seymour Hoffman, and then Paige Wesley scooped me in the comment section of that picture I posted of you.
I feel like at this point in my life, that joke no longer makes any sense because, like, I'm in a real good stage, and there's never like a hot Philip Seymour Hoffman role. Except for Happiness.
Oh God!
Look, I'm
gonna be honest. I'd fuck him in Boogie Nights.
Yeah, no, of course. I didn't say there are no get fucked.
You'd fuck him now if I'd give you a ride. All right, let's not lie.
That's neither here nor there.
And the Patreon money hasn't kicked in yet, so we can't afford shovels. Also joining us, Tom Goss on sound effects.
Tom boldly leaning into all these sound drops that have no purpose. We're joined in studio by John Michael Bond, a very funny comedian. Thanks for coming in, man.
Oh, thanks for having me, guys.
Right off the bat, getting slightly offended by both of the opening slams, both the used one and the redacted one.
All right. Well, we've made it a bummer already.
He's like, hey, man, I write for a punk rock website. It's not... I'm supposed to be a Warped Tour.
Oh, no. I just thought that was like an on-the-nose insult.
Someone that knows MLA format needs to document what's going on with the circle jerks these days.
Oh, man. Yeah. Good fucking God. I did do a scholarly paper on punk in college, so this is...
Of course you did.
Honestly, it just feels like this is an intervention for all the terrible things that I've wasted my life on.
Hey, we haven't had that intervention for ourselves yet. We're in no position to tell you what to do.
I mean, you just made your life into everything your face demanded it be.
Oh, yeah. I just feel like I spent a lot of money to go to college and turn in papers about Halloween and the circle jerks. You know, I could have just had a Tumblr and been fine.
That does kind of make me wish I went to college because I didn't know you could just talk about bullshit that didn't matter.
I don't think you're supposed to, though.
If you can bullshit real well, getting an English major is super easy.
Yeah. And if you can bullshit kind of okay, having a podcast isn't bad either.
Yeah, and a lot of good it's done you. Now, let's get into our opening segment, the Mexican Joke-Off.
Topical.
I will take us away this week. A second norovirus case has been linked to Virginia Chipotle. Health officials in the state are saying not only is Virginia Chipotle a terrible dominatrix name, but this gross bitch is giving everybody burrito AIDS.
Virginia Chipotle was great at the live show.
She was. Follow her on Twitter.
At Poop Hooker.
Yes.
The Chinese government has censored Disney icon Winnie the Pooh. However, Disney has created the country a new government-approved mascot, Bearman Mao.
man, the people must own the means of honey production. My worker bees.
Let's see. A woman in eastern China died this week after her 4th abortion in a single year. She and her husband were trying to have a baby boy, but kept getting pregnant with girls. The story shows the horror of gender dynamics in China and the importance of living next to a river.
That was...
Dead baby. I said dead baby.
That was the rare, way too long Mean Boys joke that actually paid off.
We all got worried. It was like watching like the person almost fall off the balance beam. Just,
I was like, oh man, are we about to top the Warped Tour Slam as the bummer of the episode and then redemption? I did that same topic at the live show. Also, quick Behrman Mao joke I wasn't quick enough to think of in time. Oh fuck, oh wait, yeah. No, this is after someone kills a little baby girl and he just goes, oh bother. There it is. It wasn't
doubled
seamless.
back to the riff. Amazing.
Hey man, someone's got to deviate.
That's right.
All right. Anyway, a new section in the Arizona Driver's Manual aims to help people not get shot by police. The handbook advises motorists to keep their hands visible, comply with officers' requests, and move to Canada.
Speaking of which, a man was caught impersonating an NYPD officer while harassing and sexually assaulting innocent people. He was arrested, booked, and immediately promoted to lieutenant. Cops are bad.
John Michael, you want to talk into the microphone like you have an idea of what broadcasting is?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Cool. This week, just affable.
I'm sorry.
I'm just proud of our likability.
You know,
Why are you rubbing your hands together like you're hatching an evil?
Because I'm evil, baby. I'm evil.
This is like
am I the only
Templeton.
one who enjoys the smack? I mean,
Yeah, Tom's expression, that was like Templeton in the medicine cabinet. You're like, ooh, downers.
Yeah, and pleasantries are here.
all right. This week, the world learned what it takes to get your friends to admit they like Linkin Park.
Oh, man, brevity, the soul of jokes. That was a good one.
Oh man,
I think that was the best Linkin Park joke I've heard.
that was I think
Absolutely.
the only good Linkin Park joke I heard.
No, I'd agree.
Yeah.
By the way, I think it says a lot about our show that like we got several tweets and messages where it's like, we were so excited Chester Bennington died because we can't wait to hear the Mean Boys joke. I'm like, what have we done?
I'm just insulted that people think that I've lived a life where I have an opinion about Linkin Park. I do not at all.
I do. When I was like 12, I did,
Yeah, you also have that haircut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was born out of Meteora, all right? That's
All right. The Tokyo National Cancer Center has invented a groundbreaking new blood test that checks for 13 different kinds of cancer. Now, with the prick of a needle, oncologists can find out if you have breast cancer, lung cancer, or if you like Doctor Who. I also started burping while I was telling that one, and I was like, oh, I gotta hold it together. The Doctor Who. I wrote this 20 minutes ago. Put it in the middle, hoping it would slip past unnoticed.
Speaking of which, 30,000 bees attacked shoppers at an Ohio Walmart. EMTs faced trouble distinguishing which swollen bodies were the result of bee stings and which ones were just shoppers at Walmart.
I really enjoyed that one.
I just have the best mental picture of the sad old like man, the greeter in the wheelchair, having to greet every bee individually as it flies.
Oh, that's so funny.
Welcome to Walmart. Welcome to Walmart. Welcome to Walmart. Welcome to Walmart. The motor breaks down. He's just spinning in circles.
Well, like
Being
Walmart,
stung to death by
They pay me
bees.
$4 an hour.
Walmart, you get all those like old people that like, is that an elbow tumor or are you just fat weird? You know, because like there's like a golf ball where your tricep should be. And, like,
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know if that's from like Mountain Dew or just you just abusing your body.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
a
like
rare condition
80
called gut pucker.
I think like 80% of the structural integrity of grandmas is just bunions.
They're just sentient tumor Voltrons.
Yeah, just like little connector blocks for your Legos.
Oh my
And then if you drop it, it falls into a million pieces.
Yeah, bunions are-
Bionicles of bad skin.
Yeah, those are just batteries for geezers.
All right. Stubbs the cat, the unofficial mayor of Takatini, Alaska, passed away this week. I want to point that out. Stubbs the cat. In honor of the fallen mayor, the city has moved a bowl of water into the middle of the kitchen floor. Just a sweet joke.
The eternal flame.
We have a long history
Sorry.
of a bit about a town where a dog was the mayor, and I was trying to find a way to connect those, and I couldn't do it.
Yeah. Also, nobody listens or cares. Moving on. I, as the guy who was the brainchild of that sketch, along with you and Nat Baymel, I feel comfortable dismissing it entirely. It's dumb, and you are dumb for liking it.
You know what? I voted for Dog Mayor, and I stand by it.
So did I. It was a protest vote.
Dog Mayor was so dumb. I'm more about like a dog lawyer or some shit, you know?
Cool. Thanks, Tom.
Tom, thanks for blowing the 1 hour drama I was pitching about your life. After announcing plans to shelve the 32-year-old program Microsoft Paint, an outpouring of online activism has saved the image editor. In a related story, Republican senators voted today to kill everybody. really glad we focused our attention on Microsoft Paint. I like 4chan comics as much as the next guy, but for the love of God, prioritize.
Look, I definitely can't afford insurance, but I might be able to draw bad boobs. So,
yeah,
this is where my priorities are.
Yeah, you just need a mirror and a couple quiet minutes to yourself.
There you go, champ. All right. The rotting corpse of a beached whale was discovered in a small French town. Residents knew something was amiss because France smelled better. It's a smelly country.
Can't believe I didn't get to that decomposing whale first. Yeah. I really got to...
Did you get failed by your Google alerts?
I know. I thought I had it covered. I had rotting biomass. I had Seattle and heroin in there for a good mom or dad joke.
Yeah, every variable of bad smelling goo you can think of, I have been called on this show.
Indeed.
All right, John McCain cemented his reputation this week as the greatest uniter in the country when he got millions of people to root for brain cancer.
Rah, rah.
I posted this on Facebook, but I think it'd be funny if we all just collectively pooled our money and hired a Vietnamese guy to just follow him around and poke him with a stick until he dies.
I was watching all that unfold, and I saw on Twitter, McCain's wavering. He might vote tomato. Yeah, this really just confirms everything I've ever known to be true in my heart, which is that Arizona fucking sucks ass.
Agreed.
It's the fucking worst place.
I have no clue what we're talking about right now. We don't have to update me. I just want to make sure it's clear.
To be fair, Tom got some of his fillings redone, so he can't hear the government anymore.
Yeah, they shaved off the antennas.
Yeah, I got that weird brain C-SPAN. It gives me a headache.
My listening sticks are off. I don't know what's going on anymore.
A new LGBT combat unit has been created to fight ISIS in Syria. The queer insurrection is taking to the battlefield with their war cry, Allahu Dido. Okay.
Dido?
Isn't that a lesbian thing?
No. I mean, kind
Dido?
of, but that's not really, that wouldn't be a gay reference.
All right.
Wait, from Stan?
Yeah.
What's she done since then?
I don't know, Ben Dido from Stan?
I feel like that's...
She has her own
All
albums.
right, I have one more joke.
Feels like an Indigo
A
Girls
decomposing
place. Go
whale
Indigo
was
Girls.
found off the coast of France. Connor McSpadden died from excitement trying to think of a Keith Carey joke. Okay, I redeemed myself.
No, you didn't.
Hey, I said it happened, so it did. Okay?
I'm ending
2
on hot
plus 2
garbage,
equals
too.
5, and you're skinny. Let's move on. War is peace. Ignorance is smartness. Tom is cool. Okay?
A new trailer was released for Thor Ragnarok featuring the Incredible Hulk. If you like seeing an Aryan pretty boy embarrassingly outperformed by his husky sidekick, listen to the Mean Boys podcast.
No, that's really not nice to Tom. Wait a minute. Why you?
Hey, man, he's an indispensable part of this podcast. Someone has to bring the aesthetic of a 90s nu metal DJ to the stage. Oh, man.
Fuck.
What, you're not going to hit a sample? There we go. Yeah. Dance for
Had
me,
to grab it.
Slipknot. All right. New Jersey raised its minimum smoking age to 21 this week in an effort to give the state's local carcinogens a head start. I didn't have a good one.
The local carcinogens is also John Michael's failed punk outfit. R.I.P. 1994 to 1994 and a half. I don't know how old you are, but that sounds right.
Yeah, all right.
Okay, cool. That's a Mexican joke off, everybody. That was a rollicking beginning to what's sure to be a fantastic show. And it's really all because of listeners. I'm just fucking around. We'll be right back after some ISIS bullshit.
If you've been raped, murdered, or otherwise filled to capacity with the rancid seed of Karnak the Blood Feaster, you could be entitled to real cash compensation.
I was disemboweled.
My tongue was thrown to the murder hounds.
If you or your loved ones have suffered at the hands of the mighty Karnak or his political running mate, you may have legal recourse. Call 946-BLOOD for your free consultation. The offices of J. Radwell, and Lemming are here to help you get the money you deserve.
My son was replaced by a mindless demon of the abyss.
My legs were bent in 500 painful directions.
My eyes were picked out by the many crows that spawned from Karnok's oozing armpit.
Let us fight for you. Remember, that's 946 blood. 946 blood for your free consultation today.
Yeah, he fucking took all my blood out and replaced it with termites.
I slipped and fell in his foyer.
He exposed all my nerve endings and lightly caressed me with a feather duster.
Call the offices of J. Ratwell, and Lemming today and start on the path to a painful but wealthy existence. 946 blood. Once again, 946 blood today.
And the Mean Boys podcast is back with a game that is a reskinned version of a game deemed too dark to air called Emo Lyric or Suicide Note.
No, a little bit of background. Someone sent in this game. I saw it. I read the title. I was like, you know what? That's going to be hilarious. There's no way that could miss. That seems on brand. I didn't read it. I just played it back in the early days of the show. And as we got to the end of it, we were like, we cannot put this out.
Because to be very, very clear, it was like, oh, these are people who just died 20 minutes before this guy wrote this game.
Oh yeah, that was the last one. He was like, Suicide Note written 20 minutes before that this game was sent over.
How long have these notes been allowed to age?
Well, here's the thing. Here's how I turned it. These are either lines from emo songs or these are lines from my Suicide Note.
Oh, because that's just cock teasing what everyone wants.
For you to finally just start an emo band, all right?
Yeah, exactly.
You're going to be like that one, those guys during the one-arm scissor days.
Well, yeah.
At the drive-thru. Drive-in?
Yeah.
For him, it would be at the drive-thru.
Drivey sad boys?
The drive-thru. I was going with taking back ice cream sundaes, but, there's a lot of, if anybody else has more.
You would never take it back. You would eat all but one bite and then complain.
Yeah, exactly. And then I get a free one. You get it. You know how I operate.
Yeah. I think it's scams.
I have a well-publicized...
Something about my something romance, but the chemical is like green dye number 5. Okay, whatever. Just go for it.
I love when you don't have a joke, so you just explain where you thought the joke might be if you put more thought into it.
I give everybody a little erector set of humor, and I'm like, you figure this out.
Yeah, it's an IKEA joke. The pieces are
like
there.
Mad Lib bits.
Shove an Allen wrench up your ass and have some poppers, and maybe you'll get it. I don't know.
It's been a real popper-heavy couple episodes.
Indeed it has.
So game is simple. I'm going to read you a line. You have to figure out if it's from my Suicide Note or from an emo song. Okay. Number 1, quote, I'm not afraid of the dark, but the light burns my eyes.
Fuck. You got to go back in time and really picture extra angsty adolescent Keith Carey, and I caught him at the tail end of this.
I'm going emo lyric.
That's an emo lyric. I don't think Keith would be that ham-handed.
I'm also leaning towards emo lyric.
The correct answer is that is from my Suicide Note.
Oh my god!
Oh, you have no idea how ham-handed fucking
dude. You used to wear makeup, huh?
Say the line one more time.
I'm not afraid of the dark, but the light burns my eyes.
I'm just seeing if you accidentally hacked someone in your Suicide Note.
I probably did.
Again, what people love most about this podcast, the fact checking. The listeners always say less sound effects.
No, it's original. It's original. I'm very proud of you.
Yeah. I one time while Keith and I were living together, while I was in a weird destructive relationship, she read one of Keith's poems that he'd written to somebody, and I remember one line of it. If you don't mind me sharing,
I sure do. But go ahead.
Okay. You're a Vicodin high and hand jobs in the park.
Yeah, I remember that.
That was a pretty good love poem.
That was about a girl I did Vicodin with and got jerked off by in a park.
Oh, I thought it was
really
like a metaphor.
I was going for a Bukowski thing.
Yeah. I'm not saying it's bad, but I mean, it's definitely got a very particular aesthetic.
Yeah. Also, can we acknowledge the fact you gave us a part of your Suicide Note, and our first impulse was to see if you stole it from a lyric. Look.
Well, I mean, if I'm going to start plagiarizing, that's the time. What are they going to do?
Yeah, no, I'm all for it.
I mean, I'm probably the kind of person who'd be like, that doesn't sound like Keith.
I mean, the key to creativity.
You're at my funeral and you get up to talk, and that's what you say.
I'll just be like, look, I know Brandy didn't give out lyric sheets, but...
I mean, guys, look, the key to creativity is being able to hide your sources. I don't know if they make hefty bags that big.
Number 2, quote, we're just getting to the part where the shock sets in.
I'm going emo lyric.
That's
go not flowery enough.
Note.
Okay, we got emo, we got Suicide Note. Tom.
Fuck.
Because it could be something, it could be like one of those theatrical fucking bands that is like, let's pretend everything's a musical, but I think, I don't know.
Okay.
Like, I could see you self-aggrandizing in a Suicide Note.
I mean, yeah.
Like, just be like referring to your dead body in third person.
Oh, that's
just like,
totally some shit I did.
now you miss Keith, don't you?
Yeah. Look at him now.
Fuck. God, your Suicide Note very different than my collection.
The collection.
Yeah,
I have a
Tom's got a whole
I have a
dossier.
chronic-
Like you're reissuing the fucking Pink Floyd discography.
Yeah,
the Tom Goss
no, it's,
suicide.
Well,
collection.
next week we'll do Tom's suicide note or Deftones lyrics. But
Yeah, this is fascinating. All my suicide. It's like the one time I have word economy.
I was like, I'm gonna let this one breathe.
Just like it's on you.
I found a
Bye.
really weird way to feel left out of something.
Give it time.
You never just had a Sunday and you're like, you know what? Just in case, I'm gonna write this note.
Nah, I hate my creative output too much to try to get anything down on paper. you
Look,
know?
suicide notes are the millennial version of a will.
Oh man.
I'm going to go with suicide note.
The correct answer is emo lyric.
Interesting.
Yeah,
That is
what
from
up?
Lying is the most fun a girl can have without taking her clothes off by Panic at the Disco.
It is one of those fucking.
You nailed it
theatrical
right on the
things.
head.
Son of a
Why
bitch.
that song title is longer than John Michael's first Mexican joke on here, which is impressive.
Yeah. Number 3, quote, I deserve better, but I'd settle for so much worse.
That's a lyric.
Jesus Christ. That
So
God,
much
that's so lame.
That's too positive for Keith. I'm going here.
It's too positive for my suicide.
yeah,
Yeah.
well, obviously you wouldn't settle for less if you're killing yourself, but maybe that's the switcheroo.
I'm going emo
Yeah.
lyric.
You can't
I'm
settle
going
for
emo
less than
lyric.
killing yourself. It's
Cool. The
lyrics.
correct answer is that is from my suicide note.
What the fuck?
I don't remember. I wasn't thinking great. I was a little preoccupied.
Dude, I'm proud of you for having a positive outlook on your death, man. No, seriously. It's great.
What?
I think it was something to the tune of like
You're
I
killing
didn't,
yourself. What's worse?
like I didn't feel anything. Like I wanted to feel either like worse or better.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Numbness, dog. Number 4, quote, I'm the king of this pity party with a jewel-encrusted crown.
Oh man,
I love how hard this
I'm
game
going. It really
this
is.
is tough, bro.
I'm going with
Shit.
bands, and the reason why.
If you would have said Burger King crown, I would have known for sure. Sorry.
You did. That was such a bold swing and such a dumb joke.
Yes, it
like,
was.
here's the thing: is like you. Here's my logic: is you haven't been hyping your pity as much in the other lyrics or verses.
This is a
or-
3-page suicide note, so there were a lot
Yeah.
of movements to it.
Jesus Christ.
So-
People are going through something, man. Keep
Look,
it tight.
it's not like he can write an epilogue.
After you killed yourself, you did that thing where you're like, you got to sit down and watch this 10-minute boring YouTube video.
writing a 3-page long suicide note is like telling someone they have to watch all of Lost in a weekend.
Like,
that
13
is
reasons
They
why is
don't
5.
have-
This is like 80 reasons why.
This
We
is
got
a-
it after 2.
Look, they
Like
don't
that's
have
harder
to
than
read
actually
it.
disposing of your corpse. Getting through that.
All right, make your guesses.
I got to
gentlemen.
take a cringe break every once
I'm
in a while.
going bands, but
That's an emo lyric. I'm going emo lyric.
lyric. Please say it's
That is an emo lyric.
Thank God.
Yeah.
That is by the Spill Canvas from the song Polygraph Right Now.
Oh God, I hated that band.
Yeah, no, me too. Number 5, quote, the truth is you could slit my throat, and with one last gasping breath, I'd apologize for bleeding on your shirt.
I mean,
That's Keith.
Ooh, that's Keith.
That's-
That is Keith.
no, that's
Which is weird because he's gone on to not do the dishes very often.
That
So,
is
I
a
mean,
Taking
he's-
Back Sunday lyric.
Sure the fuck is. That is Taking Back Sunday. You're so last summer.
I was
shit.
kind of hoping that you're like, I'd apologize for bleeding on your floor. Like you,
Oh, like it was like
you
I just
changed
barely
it just enough.
I fucking vanilla iced it. Where just one note is different.
Ding, 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 ding. Sorry about the mess.
Number 6, quote,
That is actually someone's suicide note. the black metal band Mayhem.
Oh,
he went
yeah,
by the
yeah.
name Dead, and he shot himself, and his suicide note just said, "Sorry about the blood."
There was a guy who went to a music open
of
mic
amazing.
and
That's
sang
rad.
an original song called "Sorry About the Mess."
Yeah.
and at the end of it, stabbed himself in the stomach.
I heard about that.
Yeah.
Rude.
The one open mic
Was
I
he
would actually
last?
sat through. Yeah, somebody's got a
No,
ball.
I heard he wasn't.
And you know there was some comic. It's like, so can I do the rest of his time? Like,
No, I mean, like, think if you waited at an open mic for 3 fucking hours, and then right before you got up, some guy just killed himself on the stage.
We're like,
Yeah.
hey, can I keep that guitar?
You wasted the whole
just like
night.
as they're mopping up the blood, just so I'm doing the roast battle. I was roasting that guy.
I mean, someone else will probably be doing that in a more official capacity at the crematorium.
All right, couple more. Number 6, quote, turn off the air. Hopefully I'll sleep without dreaming.
Oh, fuck me. Turn off the air. Keith really needs ventilation at all times. So, I mean, that is...
Yeah. I mean, with his apnea, I assume that could just be like the way you're going to kill yourself to begin with. But
Yeah, that's how I'm going down.
I'm going lyric. I
Yeah.
think that's a lyric.
Okay.
I think I'm going lyric as well.
I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna say it's Keith.
Tom is correct. That is from the suicide note.
Turn off the air.
Turn off the air. Like that Spider-Man musical.
Wait, what is that referring to? Is that the air conditioner?
Like the air in my body.
In your body,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, turn that off.
I was trying out a lot of different stylistic things with this note.
Was it originally oxygen? You're like not the right amount of like syllables.
Yeah, I'm trying to write a death haiku.
Yeah, Keith, I really think if you got to a second or third draft, this could have been a really good suicide.
Man,
Well, like, we got to read it thoroughly to actually before we can grade.
I got
them.
2 more.
All right,
I
guys.
believe that
we are both annoying and bumming out Keith. So let's close this out
No,
strong.
I'm fine. 2 more. Quote, last night everything was right and the rain was gone.
Fuck.
Oh man, I ran like a punk scene for 2004 to like 2000.
The microphone, John.
2004 to 2012. I've heard so many goddamn emo songs, and your Suicide Note sounds like all of them.
I know.
It's horrible.
That's why this is a really good game.
This is a fucking infuriating game.
Yeah, it's tough.
I feel like that's you.
I feel like that's you too.
I'm gonna go against the river again and say it's the band.
That's a song by Go Against the River. No, I'm kidding. That is from a song, though. That is from a song by the Get Up Kids called I'm Alone or Dottie a Rebel. Last one.
Interesting.
Yeah, okay.
Last one. Quote, fuck me.
This is a 50-50 game, and I'm performing well under 50% success. Yeah.
Fuck me. I'm gonna go with your Suicide Note, but also probably
I'd say-
That's a Tinder message sent 20 minutes before we started recording.
I'd say it's both, right?
That is correct. That is both.
Yeah.
That is from All I've Got by The Used and that note where I didn't want it to live anymore.
Well,
This was way more fun than the other version of this game.
It really was, yeah.
The best part about this game is like you could play it several times.
Tom, go ahead and hit us with a
Different
Pokeball
notes.
sound. We need to cheer up a little. Oh, there it is.
There it is.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Cool. Well, that's going to fix everything. While we pick up the pieces of this emotional wreckage, the Mean Boys podcast will be right back. I am the Fudge Lord. Do not adjust your audio devices. The purpose of all organic beings is to acquire the fudge. The fudge lust is a primal force. Fudge procurement begins with human currency. Provide the Mean Boys Patreon with a donation and aid them in their hunt for the fudge. Go to patreon.com/meanboys and pledge your support. You will be rewarded. Your compliance is mandatory. Do not surrender to the barbarism of a fudgeless life. Stay strong. Do not bend. Do not budge. Demand the audio fudge. I am the Fudge Lord.
And the Mean Boys podcast returns to play a round of our favorite game, which of the following? Tom dances weird, unsettling.
I like that all your dancing is just like weird patriotic pointing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
that's not all of them.
it's like you scored
Is
a.
that or the Steamboat Willie shuffle?
Steamboat. Oh no, I have a lot more in the repertoire. I just,
That was the end zone dance of the concussion Olympics. Is
I'm
that
like
what that
Sturgill
was?
Simpson. I got to release it slowly over time and build up.
All right, Tom dance move, a reason I wanted to kill myself. Good question. All of them or both?
I got to release it slowly over time, like WikiLeaks or whatever.
Poison.
This game comes to us from a friend of the show, Ethan Lawrence. Follow him on Twitter at Ethan D. Lawrence. Subject line, another which of the following from the British actor boy. If you're in England and you need an affordable Jonah Hill type, hit up Ethan D. Lawrence.
Is this the guy that Ramsey got in a fight with?
Yes. Believe me, that is addressed.
Sorry, a lot of inside baseball here.
It's all right.
Hello again, Mean Boys. Continuing to love the podcast and was pleased to hear you enjoyed my politician name quiz. Side note, Ramsey, the offer still stands. You are more than welcome to eat my pussy, bitch. I came up with another one for you based around names of places in the UK, which should raise a dry smile or two. Enjoy.
What a very European threat.
Dry smile.
Once again, you're
the dry smile is what that dude's pussy is called.
Ramsey doesn't eat pussy. I mean, his girlfriends always look so sad. Just kidding. That's not true at all. Sorry, everybody. Round number one, which of the following is not a real place in the UK? A, Bitchfield. B, Brindlebottom. C, Fudge Pack upon Humber. Or D, Boysack.
Shut up.
Yeah, three of those. Fucking real.
What was the one that sounded like a Willy Wonka ice cream
Maybe
flavor?
fudge pack upon hamburgers.
No, I'm gonna go with Fudge Pack.
Fudge Pack upon Humber. That's like is that like a gay reindeer like
That was the original name for Wendy's.
That's the British version of Grindr.
Fudge Pack?
Yeah, fudge pack upon Humber. fuck out of here.
Yeah, Bitchfield. That's, I guess, where Jared Kushner summers. I don't know. Jared Kushner, by the way, looks like his favorite cereal is Vine Loops. Been waiting to tweet that till he's in the news again. Just going to do it here, all right?
Nah, you can still tweet. He'll do something stupid again.
Yeah, and Brindlebottom. I don't know what kind of, peanut brittle that is, but...
God, I'm going to say the fudge pack one is the fake one.
All right, Tom.
Fuck, what was C and D?
C was Fudge Pack upon Humber, and D was Boy Sack.
Boy Sack's real.
No, but that means Fudge Pack is real.
Move the troops to Boy Sack. I can't do a British accent, but that's what I think they sound like.
Can you believe that Hitler had
I work at a gas station in Boy Sack.
One day I'm going to skate
I'm dying on the hills of Boy Sack for a fucking lie, Miss Thatcher.
One day I'm going to get out of Boy Sack and move to the big city of Scrotelberg.
You guys know England has never lost a war on
they
home
lost
turf?
one pretty hard. On their own turf?
Yeah, on their own turf.
Yeah, it's easy to defend.
This is what they're fucking defending. Boy Sack
fucking
and
fake
fudge
nation.
ass.
Fuck you, England.
Yeah, and the Diamond Street Gangsters are a pretty big deal on my street, and that's it. So,
Fuck.
Man, I imagine their army is just like that scene from Newsies with all the slingshots.
This is a well-written game.
I did acid and watched Newsies a weekend ago, so it's still in my mind.
Such a good
dude,
reference.
fucking what?
It's pretty great.
Acid and Newsies? Anyway, Tom.
God, I'm gonna go with Fudge Hill or what the fuck it was called?
Fudge Pack?
Fudge Pack upon Humber, the fake one. B, Brindlebottom.
What?
Is fake.
Brindlebottom?
Yeah, Brindlebottom, not real. That's the realest sounding one of all.
That
of them,
is,
probably.
yeah.
Oh, I already hate this game.
I'm
All
about
right.
to love it.
Round number 2, which of the following is not a real place in the UK? A, man nuts. No, I'm just kidding.
B, cum dick.
All right, for real now. A, crotch crescent.
That's like a thigh gap.
Yeah, that's what you could see through Keith's shorts after 5 minutes of physical activity. Uh-oh, Keith's trying to think of a pun. He's starting to get a crotch crescent. He's sweating like a fucking Keith. B, Lickar Moor. C, Fondle on Thames. Or D, Pork Lane.
What was that
Pork
first one?
Lane,
One more
there
time.
is a smoker curing ham hocks.
What was the first one again?
Crotch crescent.
These all sound like lines from a Bloodhound Gang song.
Pork Lane is definitely a McDonald's neo-noir film location.
Not going to be hamburgling anymore, you son of a bitch.
McNoir.
I was Burger King the whole time.
I'm narrating.
Fuck.
Oh, God.
Crotch crescent,
yeah.
Liquor Moor, Fondle on Thames, or Pork Lane.
How does liquor or more spelled?
Lickarmoor.
They all feel weird, though.
Yeah.
Pork Lane just feels like, though it could, I don't know, maybe there's like
I'm going to say A is the fake one.
Yeah, A.
All right, Tom goes.
What was A and what was
Crotch
C?
crescent.
Crotch
Cross
crescent.
Crescent.
And C was.
C was Fondle on Thames.
Is it spelled fondle?
Yeah, Fondle.
I'm gonna go fondle on.
The fake one. Fondle on Thames.
Son of a bitch.
Wow. Tom Goss is on the board, unfortunately.
God, you.
Fly, motherfuckers!
Tom, you either do nothing, do the wrong thing, or do physical comedy on a podcast. That is all you do.
That chair is going to shatter, Tom.
Yeah, because I will break it with my spirits of dancing. I'm like a karate chop of motion, baby.
A karate chop is
A piece of motion.
Yeah.
That is,
I'm like a verb action.
I'm a star of energy. That's literally helium compressed.
It's a single entendre. Like, you added another 3.
Play the gavel, Tom.
That's not what that is.
Oh my god, you don't know true pain until you've been Flintstone Rickrolled by your own fucking a lackey. Which of the following started a real place in the UK? A, Little Whinging. B, Shitlingthorpe.
That sounds like the name of a Kennedy they kept in the basement.
The one the lobotomy worked too good on.
Yeah.
Shitlingthorpe. C, Pity Me. Or D, Honey Knob Hill.
Oh man,
That's like one of those terrible like early rap bands, like the Sugar Hill Gang.
Honey Knob Hill.
No, Honey Knob Hill was Phil Collins' first draft of Salisbury. Okay. You guys don't know Phil Collins, do you?
Oh, man, there's nothing better than watching someone sigh, slump over, and say, you don't know Phil Collins. Oh, man, I felt like I watched an entire generation of fathers just burst into flames.
You should know that. You should know more about punk rock, and you should know more about Phil Collins if we're going off of aesthetics.
I feel like
Yeah,
Phil
seriously.
Collins says that more than anybody else.
I feel like Phil Collins does refer to himself in the third person. Like Phil Collins would like an iced caramel mocha latte. Like
Just carrying his fucking Tarzan Oscar around.
Speaking of which, Tarzan Oscar, do you have a guess? The options one more time.
trash can.
Options up.
Little Whinging, Shitlingthorpe, Pity Me, or Honey Knob Hill.
Oh, man,
Honey Knob Hill sounds like they would have the best ribs in Memphis.
Yeah.
Gotta head down
they
to Honey
would.
Knob Hill.
They're like controversial cornbread, though.
Controversial corn.
Look, man, you've never been to the South.
Yes.
Is Shitlingthorpe's like? Is it spelled exactly how it sounds?
Yes. There's an E at the end because it's English.
I'm gonna say.
Oh, there's an E at the end? I'm going with Shitlingthorpe. No, wait, fuck. It could be Pity Me? I'm going to go with Pity Me.
I'm gonna go with Little Whinging.
I'm going with Shitlingthorpe because over there it's Shitlingthorpe, and yeah.
All right, the fake one. A, Little Whinging.
Ba-boom!
Keith
I don't
Carey
know,
and
man.
Tom Goss tied for first place in a game that no one ever keeps track of. Moving on, round number 4. Which of the following is not a real place in the UK? A, Shingai Cum Wendy. It's Shingaycum Wendy. So Shingai Cum Wendy.
Okay.
B, Bushy Gap. C, Brown Willie. Or D, Twatlingford.
See, I feel like England's so racist that first one could be what they named Chinatown.
Shingai Cum Wendy.
Yeah, it was between that or Ching Chong Bing Bong Berg.
Yeah, they probably just.
Chong Bing Bongberg. Oh my God.
Wow. You're reached
is all
real
real or
deep
all
into that
fake?
bag for that one.
I've always got these ready to go.
This is a regular round. One of them's fake.
I'm gonna say Bushy Gap.
Bushy Gap. All right.
Bushy
Mind
Gap
the Bushy Gap.
exists.
That's what you said. That's what they said the first time you lose your virginity.
What was the third one again?
The third one was Brown Willie. It's a lot like Free Willy, but it's about me breaking our toilet in the middle of the night after drinking too much Zoloft and only eating quesadillas for a
You
week.
can drink Zoloft?
I don't know why I said that, but I said it incorrectly.
Okay.
Because I felt pressure, because I feel like this segment is lagging a little bit.
I'm going with the Bushy.
What's
Bushy
D?
Gap. D is Twatlingford.
You guys both win Bushy Gap?
Yeah.
All right, show me that twat.
So you're going Bushy Gap?
No, I'm going the Twatford, baby.
All right. Twatlingford is the fake one.
God damn it!
Tom Goss surges into the lead.
I don't care if I'm right. I just really care that you're wrong.
I know that is
Yeah.
my sole existence.
Yeah, Tom is just a malcontent.
Yeah,
He is a annoying, beautiful malcontent.
right.
Last round?
All right, last round. All real or all fake.
Like
A,
annoyed.
cock and take.
Cock
B,
and take.
cocker mouth.
Cock and mouse.
C, cock and hoe.
Cock and hoe.
Or D, cock play. Are these all real or all fake?
England sounds lit.
Yeah, I talked to my doctor. He said I'm pretty healthy, but I got to up my cock intake.
Yeah. What kind of dog is this? It's a cocker mouth.
Fuck. These are all real or all fake?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they all got to be all real.
Cock and mouth. I mean, I know. I'm just going with cock and mouth because it's the most.
Oh no,
fun.
this is all. These are these all real or are these all made up?
Oh, these are all.
Yeah,
like-
it's the fun
oh
round.
fuck!
Big
they're
fan
all
of the
real.
show, John
They're
Michael
all
Bond,
real.
joining us in studio.
Sorry, yeah, it's. I'm gonna go with all of them are real.
Okay.
There's no way. That's.
Yeah.
In America, we call cockplay a musical, but I think that's
Wait, is that a Coldplay joke or what is that?
No, I think it was a gay joke.
Oh, okay.
it was a lazy gay joke.
So lazy, it didn't make sense.
Yeah, the bi guy missed it. That's a bad sign.
Fucking bye guy for the dumb guy.
All right, yeah, I'm going all real.
Tom.
I'm going all real.
Those are all real.
Yay!
Good Lord. England is stupid.
So much great cock.
Ethan D. Lawrence writes, have fun, lads. Keep up the good work. And since I'm sending this on the 4th of July, happy Brexit Classic Day. Love and hugs, parentheses, except Ramsey the Dickling. So thank you. Follow him on Twitter at Ethan D. Lawrence. I always fucking love when this guy sends some shit in. The English pith is much needed in this show.
Indeed. It really classes up the joint as he sends in the word cock 40 times.
Yeah, it really does. And now we'll
That's like British for hug or whatever. It doesn't mean anything bad over there.
We'll be right back with some of your voicemails and your listener comments right after this.
Quang!
And the Mean Boys podcast is back, and it's time to check our voicemail. You can leave us a voicemail at 304-805-MEAN. That's 304-805-6326 for all you fucking simpletons out there. These have not gotten any less creepy, nor have they gotten any more coherent, but boy, are there three of them.
Yeah, our voicemail box just sounds like the voicemail box of literally any woman. Like, it is a nightmare.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty rough. I got a lot of empathy for you gals now. So let's start this off with this one.
Hello, this message is for Keith. So you and me met on the Grindr app, and we did some stuff, some homosexual stuff, with our butts and our penises.
Nice.
And, my name is Roger, by the way. Hello. And long story short, I have these weird bumps on the inside of my anal crevice, and, I mean, I haven't seen the doctor yet, but you should probably just go to the doctor as well. So I was just doing my due diligence, and if you want to hang out again, hit me up on Grindr. Okay, goodbye.
I just want to say that people implying that we've had gay sex together never will stop being funny.
I mean, I just love that he delivered that joke like he was returning a library book to you.
Also, whoa.
I fucked something.
What the fuck?
This
turns into like the weird War of the Worlds episode.
Yeah, that's...
Check. All right,
Hello?
that should be good. Let me look at the audio. Sorry, guys. I was trying to make it louder. Yo. Okay, we're good. We're back to good. Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, that sucked. And if you left that, thank you. And also, shut up.
Yeah. It's one of these things where this is going to be a lot of people trying to be funny, and a lot of times, most people aren't funny.
I just figured it was like a humble brag about that cool textured butthole.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's ripped
He's like,
for whoever's pleasure.
I got bumps. It'll feel real good.
Yeah,
if
I made
you're,
your butthole distinct.
super sensitive.
Keith's butthole is ripped. His torso, not so much. It's an easy joke.
My butthole
and
just looks like Daffy Duck when he smokes the dynamite cigar. Just blown open, smoldering.
Oh, okay.
I love that joke. I'll never stop making it.
Let's go on to the next one.
Hey, everybody. It's everyone's favorite Yukoner, Richard Eaton. I just wanted to say that I think you guys are all very rad, and I look forward to you all being terrible all in one place. Okay, bye.
Hey, man, how about we ride the line between what that guy did and what the last guy did? Where one of them is really nice but not that interesting, but he donates to the Patreon, so we got to play it on the air. And the other one is really aggressive and definitely doesn't have any money to give us for our internet panhandling.
Is his name Richard Eaton?
Yeah.
Richard Eaton, yeah.
Yeah, he's a friend of the pod.
He is the name and the sweet voice of someone who's going to, like, ruin a night at the movies someday. Like, he's got...
Oh, no.
You should save that for when the news comes a call in.
I was picking up like a cult leader vibe.
I got like the kind of guy that'll give you an Easter gift.
He looks
So we
like
got school shooter, cult leader, good at Easter.
And all three of them could definitely be one person.
he sounds like the kind of guy who'd like brag on a message board about being like a center mass shooter.
Tom just dropped something. All right, guys.
Oh, man, that is a weird wall.
We got one more.
Yeah, we have one more. This is a long one, and it's mostly for me, but I think we ought to let it play.
Hey, just
Calling
wanted to
something
call
sexual.
to let you know, the only thing I love better than the Mean Boys podcast is a white boy bent over and his hairy ass and eating it.
Oh, no.
Do you think he's talking about me?
I mean, we're all white.
Let's continue.
I imagine that when I've been some young, hot, hairy twink's ass over and open those lips, I see the three of you looking out, waving at me and smiling on your face.
I've paid money for this before.
He just sees us waving like the end of Return of the Jedi with the ghosts.
Yeah. I don't know why we're doing the "That's all, folks" inside of a twink's butthole.
That's like the circle Porky Pig comes out.
He's really nailing home that the consent was like gotten.
Yeah. Okay.
Did that come out right?
No, it didn't. Let me just stop you there. All right.
How about we try this again? The only thing I love better than the Mean Boys podcast is eating out a white boy's nice tight ass.
God.
I imagine the three of you looking out and waving with a big grin on your face while I get ready to shove my face in his ass and eat it till kingdom comes.
So,
hang on.
Are the first off? So Connor's getting his ass eaten out,
and then he sees me inside of it, like some kind of weird Inception.
You guys are watching.
Oh, I'm the third.
I thought so. Well, I mean, he didn't know I was.
Yeah, you're not involved. I think he's at you three, implying he's eating some other dude's butthole, and he just wants us to be there for moral support.
No, I thought he was.
We'll do a live podcast from your gay sex event. Like,
yeah, I mean, hit us up. Meanboyspodcast@gmail.com.
Oh my God, we'll book you again.
And please, please, for the love of God. And no, it sounds, because like the three of you, it sounds like two of you are watching while one of you are getting your salad tossed.
Yeah.
And then either you're switching out, or at the end of it, like the two of you who didn't get eaten out are waving, like, next time, daddy.
I'm going to be honest.
Examining it this hard?
I'm mostly just uncomfortable with how many times he used the word white.
Yeah.
Like, that seems to really be
a very specific type.
Fucking minorities have been fetishized for years. It's your turn, okay?
Yeah, let's appropriate.
Be woke. Let someone
but this is also a white. This seems like more of like I'll have weird gay hostile sex, but no race mixing. Like,
hey
that
guys,
seems like what we're doing.
Let's see if he's got a point to all of this.
Fair enough.
All right, let's hear him out.
Answer our question.
I bet
Let's
he does.
hear him out.
Shh.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, the twist to all this is it's going to be Keith with the his voice.
Oh, yeah. Fuck everything. God ain't dead. He's in that white boy's ass.
That's the end of it.
There we go. God lives in a white boy's anus.
Yeah,
it
that's actually
here,
my
boys.
favorite Bukowski poem.
That's going to be our episode of your religion podcast.
Yeah, I've been shitting through heaven this whole time. Didn't know.
We as always, we posted that we were having John Michael Bond come in, and we had a few questions from the listening audience. Friend of the show, Brian Cox, says, is there anything Danzig could do to make us go, you know what, fuck it, you're cool again?
Man, I didn't realize that
we didn't
people
like
were
Danzig.
off. Yeah, I didn't know that Danzig was on the like shit, because it's like Danzig's always been like a prick.
Yeah,
but I thought
yeah.
that was what we liked about
But
Danzig.
he's like not even like he's like just lame now. There was the cat thing. There was the thing of him getting punched out.
I don't.
There was all that music he made.
Is this a cartoon animal? I have no idea who we're talking about.
The singer from the Misfits.
Yes, the Wacky Adventures of Danzig.
I don't know. Like, if you can follow your bliss and wear finger knives and like pleather and like live in a house full of strippers and sing about the devil and go get cat litter and be turned into a meme and then still be the devil on stage, aren't you already the hero?
That's kind of a good point. I was pretty anti Danzig, but you're turning me around.
Like,
Yeah,
nobody
how can you hate
stopped.
Danzig and Bullwinkle. Whatever. It wasn't good.
Nobody stopped wearing Jinkos because they didn't love them. They did it because they were getting yelled at school. Like, Danzig just never got yelled at to stop wearing whatever his version of Jinkos are.
That's true.
This is like the Star Trek Next Generation episode, Measure of a Man, where they have to debate if Data's human. But with who amongst us can say that we have not needed kitty litter
guys
at an
could've-
inopportune makeup time?
Do I not wear finger gauntlets? Do I not bleed?
You guys could not have stacked up more references. I have no fucking clue what you're talking about.
Tom, give us your best guess as to what is going on right now.
Okay, we're finding out some punk man isn't cool anymore, and then we brought in that stupid Star movie, and the bald guy is riffing as a cat.
Yep, 100% accuracy rate.
You nailed it. That is a 1-hour drama. It is a horrorcore singer. I don't know.
Paige Wesley asked, John Michael Bond, which barbecue meat pairs best with Miller High Life and why?
For barbecue meat, the best barbecue pork ribs would be the best that pairs with Miller High Life.
Excellent.
Wait, so you're like punk Guy Fieri?
No, I'm fatting from the South, or I used to be
okay.
fatting from the South. Now I'm just swell.
Used to be.
I like how many times you've subtly tried to remind us you're not that
I'm
fat
very
anymore.
excited about it. This is the first time I've had any confidence in my entire life.
I'm the same way where I just lost a bunch of weight and I'm like, I feel real good, and everybody else is like, nice try, motherfucker.
Yeah, no, no one will let you have it.
Yeah, you like because I know you used to look fat. Now you just look middle aged. So
Now you just look old.
yeah, you're doing great.
Now I just finally look my age.
Fun barbecue meat story, actually. We did a show in San Diego on Friday and made aggressively no money.
Yeah.
However, a fan brought us ribs that their grandparents had smoked because apparently their grandparents are big fans of the Mean Boys podcast.
Apparently, their old ass grandparents said, "Give these to the Mean Boys." Also, they had Tom written on the front. That was not for our Tom. They were going to give the ribs to a different Tom, but they pilfered them and redirected them to us.
Tom's
All
a
right.
vegetarian.
That is fuck that's all of my comedy dreams. If someone would if I got paid for something, well, you guys didn't that night, but in theory,
we made I think $12.50.
Okay,
okay.
So if you get paid and someone brings you real rib, you can't get smoked ribs out here, and it drives me fucking.
That's a very good point.
Crazy.
They were good ass ribs.
I would know. You left them in the car
ribs.
overnight.
They're in the fridge now.
I know, but I'm not sure that they're still good.
I'm going to eat them if you're not.
Go for it.
Smoked meat. You can eat
Tight.
smoked
Eat
meat.
the shit out of those ribs. That is it for
It's
the
like a purifying.
All right, yes, this is John Michael Bond, a survivor of the Oregon Trail and meat expert.
That's pretty much does it for the mailbag, and that's going to do it for the episode. Dude, thank you so much for coming in, man.
Thank you so much for having us.
Where can they find you online? What do you have to plug?
I have a monthly show. It's the third Sunday every month at Meltdown, or at the Nerd Melt Theater, whatever they want me to call it, and called Hard Times. It's a live show version of the website, Hard Times. And I have a monthly show called Dungeon. That's like a comedy role-playing game thing, but we don't have a set time, so there's really no way to promote it. And
nice.
Yeah, it's fantastic. It's really useful. This comes out next week.
Yeah.
So our show is this Sunday. You'll miss it. And and I'm on Twitter at Bond John Bond, and on Instagram at John Michaels Mistakes. And I don't know why I don't just get the same one on both, but I'm lazy.
Got to brand it up, dude.
Yeah. Very nice. We got a couple of dates for me and Keith coming up in August, so start making your plans. Try to get your shift covered at the Hot Topic early. You can see us at the 101 Bar and Grill in Harbor, Oregon, August 21st. And then you can see me at the Throckmorton Theater in Mill Valley the next day. Day after that, August 23rd, we'll be at the Rockland Comedy Theater in Rockland, California, right outside of Sacramento. Any Sac Mean Boys, Sac Boys, Ball Sack, Boy Sack? Was that what it was?
There you go, Boy
Yeah,
Sack.
Boy Sacramento or whatever. And then after that, I'll be headlining the Arcade of Playhouse with Keith, August 25th, and at Comedy Lanes, the show inside a bowling alley in a town I did not know existed until I booked this gig, Ukiah, California. And don't worry, we're closing out the show. We're closing out the week big with a special headlining engagement at the Pizza Factory in San Jose, August 27th. That's a Sunday night.
Yeah, come to
Get
all
a
of those.
babysitter for that one, guys. It's going to be lit.
For those. Also, if you're in the LA area, August 8th, come see me at the Pleasure Chest on Performance Anxiety. And that's pretty much all I got to plug. Thank you guys for... Tom, plugs.
Oh, I really don't have... I have shit, but I don't have them in front of me, so just check
Same
my
as
Facebook,
every single
Twitter.
week.
Here's some more of my dates.
It's been the last couple weeks.
Check me out at the Nerd Melt Showroom August 8th and at the Long Beach Slack Factory August 10th.
Oh, the August Hard Times is August 20th.
Cool.
Nice.
So,
Go to that Hard Times
That's
show.
a real fun.
The Hard Times rules. The show is great.
Yeah, the website
I did
is so
amazingly
fucking
there, and there's no
funny.
evidence to the contrary.
Yeah.
So, that's pretty much it.
Fuck everything. God is dead.
Crazy.